Hi guys, welcome to TeleZ Updates. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today is about November full teasers on Jodha Akbar, how a new villain, Laboni, arrives in the Mughal Empire, and how Jodha became the evil queen in the palace. And how Jalal finds out about Laboni. Jalal summons Salim and Murad to appear in court. Jodha fears that Jalal's decision will cause a major schism between the brothers. Ruquiya afterward brainwashes Salim. Jalal meets with officials from the United Kingdom. Hamida convinces the brothers to take part in the forthcoming game. During a sword battle, Salim injures Murad. Moin Khan's lethal present to Jodha instead ends up in Ruquiya's hands. Jalal declares a major war on Iran after killing Moin Khan. Hamida tries to persuade Jalal not to do this. Hamida makes an unexpected request of Jodha. Jodha agrees to convert to Islam for the sake of peace. However, she decides to alter her mind at the last minute. The schism between Jodha and Hamida spreads like wildfire. Ruquiya is enraged when Salim and Jodha perform Hindu prayers. Hamida's attitude toward Jodha has shifted negatively. Salim reads Jodha's love letter to Jalal, as Ruquiya pledges to deepen Hamida and Jodha's disputes. The conflict between the Mughals and Iran begins. Later, Birbal notifies Jodha about Hamida's incorrect actions. Jodha musters the fortitude to confront Hamida in court. Hamida collapses unexpectedly and everyone blames Jodha. Salim assists Murad during the war. Jodha is under increasing pressure to change her religion permanently. Aram Bano tries to persuade Hamida to eat. Jalal extended a kind hand to King Kurb. Meanwhile, Hamida's health is deteriorating. Jalal announces his intention to divorce Jodha, but Jodha is adamant that she would not leave her spouse. Anarkali expresses her feelings for Salim. Jalal is questioned by Salim about his desire to divorce Jodha. Jalal and Jodha finally put an end to their ordeal. They reconcile and remarry as a joyful couple. Salim is crowned the next king to be. Laboni and Damu, on the other hand, use black magic to capture Jalal in the jungle. Jalal hears a woman pleading for aid. Jodha resolves to break her commitment to Jalal for the sake of Hamida. In another scene, Laboni gives Jalal's blood to her mother. Jalal is astonished and enraged to witness Jodha convert to a new religion, Islam. Jalal and his soldiers return to the palace, but his rage remains unabated. On her journey to Agra, Laboni ambushes Jodha's sister, Leela. She disguises herself as Leela and enters the palace. Later, Salim and Anarkali approach. Bhagwan sends a message about Mun and Salim's wedding. Everyone at supper is taken aback when they see Laboni eating chickens. Jalal's thoughts later become controlled by Laboni's evil powers. Aram inadvertently enters Damu's room, carrying Jalal's figurine. Jodha's meal is spiced up by Laboni, who uses a lot of chilies. Damu's black magic has a strong effect on Jalal this time, causing him to fall in love with Laboni. Jalal is taken aback when he sees Jodha dressed in an English gown. Laboni is able to get her beads. Tej, one of Pratap's loyalists, is apprehended and brought before Jalal. Laboni impersonates Jodha and transports Jalal to a lonely location. Everyone wishes Salim well as he departs to battle Pratap. Jodha informs Laboni of her marriage plans with Sangram Singh, who will arrive soon. Damu warns Laboni not to show her face to Sangram until the next night. Damu's enchantment on Sangram. Laboni is identified as Leela by him. Will their secret ever come to light? Jalal claims that another Meena Bazaar will take place. Jalal passes by Jodha's stall and instead goes to Laboni's stall, which surprises Jodha. Jalal despises Ruquiya and Jodha while under the power of dark magic. Jodha goes to the sorcerer Yoginath for aid with Jalal's case. Yogi tells Jodha the complete truth about Laboni. He hands her a sacred thread and warns her to be cautious. When Jodha is influenced by Laboni, he follows Jalal. Jodha takes him to the royal tub and bathes with him to calm him down. Damu and Laboni attempt to destroy the mystical thread. Rahim prevents Murad's troops from killing Salim. If Laboni wants Jalal to live, she begs Jodha to leave the palace. The priest hands Yogi a dagger that will annihilate Laboni. Jodha leaves the palace, citing prayers as an excuse. In the forest, Yogi and Jodha face off against Laboni and Damu. Who will come out on top? As usual, Jodha saves her spouse from the clutches of the bad one. Laboni apologizes to Jodha and claims to have repented in the temple. Jalal and Jodha remarry for the second time. However, a new issue arises as Jodha continues to sense Laboni's spirit everywhere. Jodha's body is tormented and dominated by Laboni's spirit. Jodha often disrupts Ruquiya's good moments. During Ruquiya's birthday celebration, Salim chooses to declare his connection with Anarkali. Jodha possessed consents to Salim and Anarkali's love. Laboni, disguised as Jodha, turns the tables on Ruquiya. Fazil and Rahim apprehend Shabab. Jodha afterward embarrasses herself in front of the England visitors. When Laboni tries to expel her spirit from Jodha's body, she overpowers Gulrang. Jodha is led out of the palace by Uday's mantras. She makes her way to the jungle. Before passing away, Uday urges Jalal to keep Jodha safe from Laboni. Jalal, helpless, plays dumb with Laboni. Shakuni pretends to pay a visit to Jodha. Shaguni and Jalal join forces to take on Laboni. Thanks guys, don't forget to like and subscribe.